Hello guys, DJ Bagpuss here and welcome to a little bit of a different video, and a video that I didn't intend on making or indeed think I was going to make, but after seeing the video yesterday I feel like I should really make a video on this, and I think it'd be interesting to you guys as, you know, the people that enjoy my FIFA 18 content. So here is another FIFA 18 video, and as you can see from the title, today I'm going to be showing you that I played AJ3, also known as Andy, who is a FIFA YouTuber that has got a ridiculous amount of subscribers, and I played him in Foot Champions in the Daily Knockout Tournament. This is in relation to Andy's Idiots Rose to Glory series, which I'm a massive fan of, and I feature in one of the episodes, in episode 12, where he's trying to qualify for Foot Champions. Now what I'm going to do first and foremost is I'm going to show you the footage of, you know, what Andy said about me and what Andy said when he faced up against me in the game in the semi-final Daily Knockout Tournament to get into Foot Champions. And then after that I'm going to kind of tell you guys what I was thinking and kind of give you my thoughts to it. Just in general really, because it's not every day you come up against like a YouTuber who's got 1.1 million subscribers and a FIFA YouTuber that you really like. I mean, Andy is an absolutely just a top YouTuber, an amazing YouTuber. You know, is one of the people that kind of made me realise that there was something to make from YouTube and kind of got me into making YouTube videos, particularly FIFA videos. So, you know, it was a real honour to match up and play against him. So I'm going to show you that now. I'll leave the link to the whole episode, Idiots Road to Glory episode 12, down in the description below. I'll also leave a link to all three of his YouTube channels, and I'll leave a link to his like Snapchat, Twitter and all of that. So here, the copyright holder of this clip is Andy. All rights are reserved to Andy and all of that. And just saying that, you know, I'm not profiting from this, I'm just showing this entitled fair use. And if there's any problems, and if Andy does see this video, then just tweet me, let me know, and you know, I'll take it down if you're not having me showing you this clip. But this is just a small section from the Idiots Road to Glory episode 12 where I play Andy in Foot Champions. Enjoy.
So we moved on to game number 2, round number 2, and we came up against a subscriber actually. I think he's also a YouTuber, with this absolute whopper of a team with attribute cards on his goalkeeper and the entirety of his front three. Oh, I was so triggered when I seen this. I was so annoyed to see it. You can literally see just from kickoff how mental this front three are with attribute cards. Look at the pace of Son and Vardy. And it's a kickoff goal in the 58th second. Before the first minute, he's ran down the pitch so fast, he scored with Heung-min Son. We did, though, kick off ourselves, have a nice little passage of possession, slip Origi in, and bang, bottom corner. That is 1-1 after 5 minutes. A ridiculous start to this game. Again, a customary dab. And I was very worried that it was going to be just backwards and forwards, and we just couldn't possibly stop them from scoring with that ridiculous front three. But we kind of did, and we stifled it going in towards half time. Pick up the ball here with Hector. I really like the interplay between Sabitzer just in general in this whole team, but again, Origi goes through and we smash the ball bottom corners. And then I'm going to be honest with you, he parked the bus, and as soon as he went 1-0 up, and I managed to get the 2 goals back, and I said to myself, this guy is literally not touching the ball. So there's the half-time stats. He actually ended up rage quitting, but he genuinely didn't touch the ball for the whole of the second half. Like, that isn't even a joke. Look at that 82% possession. He literally never got a kick of the ball. He put his controller down like the 80th minute and it booted them out in the 86th. That felt like a bit of a knob, I'm not going to lie. And he even tweeted me afterwards saying GG, and I was like, mate, I'm sorry for being an absolute arse. But when I seen his team with the attribute cards on, and when he parked the bus, I was like, right, that's it. He's literally not having the ball. He just couldn't get the ball off me. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but genuinely, in the entirety of the second half, he didn't have the ball once. I kicked off and he never got it right.
So yeah, that happened. I can't actually quite believe that that did happen. Now, I did record the gameplay between myself and Andy. I recorded the second half, but that gameplay corrupted, unfortunately, so I can't show you that. But on screen now, as you will see, there is an Arsenal-Everton gameplay. The reason why I've chosen Arsenal-Everton is because Andy's an Everton fan, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I just recorded this earlier to give you guys some gameplay as I chat to you about how this came about. So basically what happened was, that Thursday night, I said, all my mates were kind of talking, and we were saying, you know, let's try the weekend league, let's try Foot Champions. And I said, yeah, alright, I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to try Foot Champions. And I said to myself, that I will have one attempt and one attempt only at FUT Champions. Like, you know, if I win and qualify, great. If I lose, that's it. You know, I'm not spending more than one attempt. But what happened was is that one attempt turned into 6 attempts because I kept getting to the semi-final and just absolutely either I lost in the 90th minute or I got absolutely slapped by my opponent. Like, I'm decent on this year's FIFA, but defensively it's always been my major weakness to FIFA. Like, I've always struggled defending, and this year defending is even more difficult. So, like, yeah, I just was struggling, to be fair. And last year my Achilles heel wasn't for champions. Like, last year, as you know if you follow me on Twitter, I got either silver 1 or gold 3 on the times I played in the weekend league. So I actually competed quite well in FUT Champions, but it was the knockout tournaments that absolutely just killed me. Like, it took me 13 finals last year till I actually won and qualified for the weekend league. So, you know, this year is no exception, and it kind of is the same trait that's repeating. And I just keep getting to like to the semi-final and just losing. So I said to myself, and I think I'd lost 3 semi-finals and was knocked out in the quarter-final in my first attempt. I got to the semi-final again and went on a really good run. I beat my first guy 2-0 when he rage quit. I then beat another guy 3-0 when he rage, well, he did rage, but I think it just ended 3-0. So I went into the semi-final and I said to myself that because I did a pack opening that is on my channel, and I'll leave a link to it down in the description below, because I had done that, you know, I had some attribute cards lying about in my club, so I thought, right, I'm going to put a +6 on Son, Vardy and Salah, my front 3, to make them just ridiculous, and then I'll put a diving to make Fabianski have 99 diving. And we come up then in the semi-final against Andy. Like, out of everyone that I picked, out of all of the games that I could put attribute cards, I put it up against Andy. He said he was absolutely triggered. I would have been triggered if I had seen that. And what happened was is that when I matched up against him, like when I saw his team, and I have been watching the Idiots Road to Glory, I wasn't actually aware that I was playing Andy. Like, it didn't, the link between seeing Idiots Road to Glory and my brain just wasn't there in like the first bit. I think I was so adamant and I was so focused on trying to get through the semi-final, as I'd lost in the last 3 occasions, that I was like, you know, I'm not focusing on anything else, I'm just focusing on the game. And as you saw, right from kickoff, I score, and then Andy equalises, like, just I would say a moment after I scored, he goes up the other end and scores. And it's only when it goes to 1-1, when I see Idiots Road to Glory, then I make the connection in my brain and think, wait, I think I'm playing Andy. So what I did is I got up at the last episode to the Idiots Road to Glory series. I saw Andy's team and it matched his team, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm playing Andy right now. And all my mates were saying, are you sure you're playing Andy, all of this, all of that? And then the tweet came up that I will show you now. So he says, just matched up against this, he scores a kick-off goal, kill me now. And that confirmed that I was playing Andy. The first half, because he didn't show a lot of the first half was, he would go forward and try to score, I would defend, and then I would go forward and try and score. And it was a cagey game, like he was dominating the possession. But, you know, most of the time, I'm not a possession player, I'm more of a counter-attacking player. I just find keeping the ball boring. So, the first half was very close and cagey, and he was stifling me, and I was reading where he was going and all of that. But then what happened was, in the second half, as you saw, he literally just kept the ball, he passed it around, and I couldn't get a touch of the ball. Against any other player, if it wasn't Andy, if it wasn't, you know, a YouTuber that I love, if it was against any other player, I would have been absolutely fuming. He just kept it round, and in the end, I put my controller down the 80th minute and got booted out the 86th. But, you know, it was just like, I just wasn't mad, I wasn't angry, I was absolutely, like, just startled that I came up against him. Like, out of all the players that I potentially could have come up against, I come up against him. It was just absolutely crazy. I say in the end, even if we had played the second half properly, he probably would have beaten me. You know, he was better than me, he was the better player, and I think I would have probably given him a decent game nonetheless. But he's a quality YouTuber. I just can't believe that I made myself look like a tit and put attribute cards on the top YouTuber. That is going to be the end of the video for this one though. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. I've got a squad battle video coming out very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. This is DJ Bagpuss signing out, and I shall speak to you later. Take care.